Hey. Sunday morning, coffee in a paper cup. Daddy turned the radio on before we buckled up. Mama had her window down, her hair caught in the breeze. We didn't have a destination, just the open road and these old familiar back roads lined with hickory and pine. Billboards fading in the mirror, one more at a time. We passed the old grain elevator and the water tower high. And Daddy'd always say, now there's a piece of God's blue sky. No cell phones, no schedules, nothing calling us away. Just the rumble of the engine and the sweet heat of the day. Sunday drive memories, windows roll down wide. The whole world getting smaller in the rear view as we ride. Mama singing harmony to every song that played. Sunday drive memories, they never seem to fade. No, they never ever fade. We stopped at Dairy Queen outside of Cloverdale. My sister got vanilla, I got chocolate without fail. Daddy stretched his legs and laughed at something on the side. Said life don't get much better than a cone in summertime. The fields were green and golden and the sky was Carolina blue. We saw a red-tailed hawk just hanging where the thunderheads blew through. Those hours felt like forever in the very finest way. I'd give 1,000 tomorrows for just one of those days. No hurry, no worry, not a single urgent thing. Just the hum of 4 good tires and whatever life would bring. Sunday drive memories, windows roll down wide. The whole world getting smaller in the rear view as we ride. Mama singing harmony to every song that played. Sunday drive memories, they never seem to fade. Now I got kids of my own and a car that's new and clean. And every Sunday morning I relive that old sweet dream. I turn the radio up and I let the windows down, and I hear my daddy whisper as we roll out of town. Just drive, just breathe, just let the miles unwind. The best things in this life are the ones we leave behind. In memory, in laughter, in the love along the way. And I'm crying happy tears as we fade into the day. Sunday drive memories, windows roll down wide. The whole world getting smaller in the rear view as we ride. Mama singing harmony to every song that played. Sunday drive memories, they never seem to fade. Sunday drive memories, Lord, they never seem left my hometown on a bright September morn. Thought the world was waiting just for me. Had a duffel bag of dreams and a heart all proud and warm, and I drove away without a look back free. I chased my fortune through a dozen different states, burned through friendships like the autumn leaves. And somewhere between ambition and the closing of the gates, I forgot what mattered most to me. But every winding road I ever traveled in this life, through the sunsets and the sorrows and the strife, led me back to you, led me back to home. Through the long detour of living, every mile I'd drive alone. When I thought I was most lost, when I'd nearly given up, every road I ever traveled was the road that led me home. Every road was leading home. I drove through Nashville and I drove through Santa Fe, through the Texas plains and Colorado snow. I watched the sun rise over Memphis on a cold December day, and I felt the pull of everything I'd known. The voices on the radio kept singing what I felt, those old familiar songs I used to know. And somewhere past the city lights, where all the heartache nuts, I finally turned the car around to go. Because every crooked mile and every wrong turn that I made were the ones that taught me what it meant to stay. Led me back to you, led me back to home. Through the long detour of living, every mile I'd drive alone. When I thought I was most lost, when I'd nearly given up, every road I ever traveled was the road that led me home.
You know, they say you can't go home again, but I think what they mean is home changes. It grows, it waits, it forgives. I pulled up to that old driveway on a Tuesday afternoon, and my mother was standing on the porch like no time had passed at all. She just smiled and said, "I knew you'd find your way." And the road was long, Lord, the road was long, and I made my share of wrong turns. Lord knows I wasn't strong, but the road was grace. Yes, the road was grace, and it brought me back to love. It brought me back to my place. Led me back to you, led me back to home. Through the long detour of living, every mile I drive alone. When I thought I was most lost, when I'd nearly given up, every road I ever traveled, every road I ever traveled was the road that led me home. clock said 6. I said no way. Threw back the curtains on a perfect summer day. Packed a bag with nothing but a change of clothes and a tank full of freedom. Lord, away we go. Turn the dial till the good ones played, from the 70s and 80s all the way. My hair was flying like I was 17. Best dang day that this old soul has seen. No map, no plan, no turning back around, just the highway humming and a brand new sound. Windows down, heart wide open, let the summer air come rolling through. Windows down, heart wide open, this is what it feels like to be new. Sing aloud to every song we know, letting every mile just heal the soul. Life is short and the road is long, but it feels right, it feels right. Windows down and heart wide open, oh, it feels right tonight. Stopped at a truck stop somewhere past noon, bought a fountain drink and a moon pie too. Talked to a trucker from Baton Rouge. He said, honey, life's a road, best enjoy the view. Hit the highway as the sun went low, painted all the sky in orange and gold. Found a radio station playing all the classics right, and I sang myself happy into the night. No stress, no mess, no clocks on the wall, just the music and the mercy and the roll of it all. Windows down, heart wide open, let the summer air come rolling through. Windows down, heart wide open, this is what it feels like to be new. Singing loud every song we know, letting every mile just heal the soul. Life is short and the road is long, but it feels right, it feels right. Windows down and heart wide open, oh, it feels right tonight. You spent so many years just running in place, forgetting what it meant to let the wind hit your face. So drive a little faster, laugh a little more, remind yourself what you were living for, then double time. Throw the windows open wide, let the music be your guide. You only get this one sweet life. Throw the windows open wide. Windows down, heart wide open, let the summer air come roaring through.
packed by Saturday noon. The kids are grown, the mortgage done, and she's leaving very soon. 63 years young, and the highway's calling loud and clear. Said I've been waiting on permission that was never going to appear.
She's got an atlas and a playlist, and a credit card and faith, and the bravest kind of trembling in a heart that can't be caged. She doesn't know exactly where she's going. That's the point. Where the open road begins is at the moment you anoint. Where the open road begins, there's no going back too small. Where the open road begins, you answer when you're called. Every mile is a mercy, and every turn is true. Where the open road begins, that's always been inside of you.
She called me from New Mexico on some unnamed desert road.
Said the sky was unbelievable, and she never felt less alone.
Said I talked to a woman at a truck stop in Amarillo, Texas way,
Who said she'd been driving since she retired and hadn't stopped yet. Say,
she showed me pictures on her phone
from 47 states,
said she sleeps in her Subaru,
and wakes to something great.
said the secret to this life, my dear,
Is simply saying yes,
to the beautiful uncertainty,
waiting past the rest.
where the open road begins,
There's no going back too small.
where the open road begins,
You answer when you're called.
every mile is a mercy,
And every turn is true.
where the open road begins.
That's always been inside of you.
Are you waiting for a signal?
Are you waiting for a sign?
I promise you the highway's
Been waiting on your
You
time
don't have to be 25.
to find your second wind.
The open
Road begins
right
where you begin.
where the open road begins.
There's no going back too small.
Where the open road begins,
You answer every call. Every mile is a mercy, and every single turn is true. Where the open road begins, it begins in you. Lord, the open road begins.
Nobody told us we were supposed to go home. It was Friday night and we were young and alone. Had a tank of gas and a radio loud, and nothing between us and the stars in that cloud. Bobby had his window open, arm out in the dark. Lisa had her head back, catching some last spark of the summer that was ending, and nobody said we had to sleep before we chased it instead. When we drove all night, we were burning alive. When we drove all night, Lord, it felt good to be free. When we drove all night, the whole world was ours. We owned every back road, every star, every hour. When we drove all night, we drove through 3 counties and we stopped for pie at a truck stop in Decatur under neon sky. The trucker at the counter asked where we were bound. We said nowhere in particular, we're just turning it around. He laughed like we told him the best joke of the year. Said, hold on to that feeling, it gets scarce from here. And we laughed him off the way that young fools do, not knowing he'd be right, but right is what comes true. When we drove all night, we were burning alive. When we drove all night, Lord, it felt good to be free. When we drove all night, the whole world was ours. We owned every back road, every star, every hour. When we drove all night, now I'm older than that trucker was that night, and I think about those kids burning in that light. And I wanna tell them, hold that moment tight, because you'll drive again, but not quite like that night. When we drove all night, we were burning alive. When we drove all night, God, it felt good to be free. When we drove all night, the whole world was ours. We owned every back road, every star, every hour. When we drove all night, we were beautiful and wild. When we drove all night, still that girl, still that child. When we drove all night, pulled off I-40 at the hand-painted sign. Said best pie in America, exit 39. Well, I've heard that claim before, Lord, 100 times, but something in my stomach said, get off the line. The parking lot was gravel and the neon had a flicker, but the coffee came before I even asked. And a woman named Dolores, with a smile like Mississippi, set a menu down and said, now take your time, but fast. The roadside diner, oh, the roadside diner, where the pie's 3 inches tall and the coffee's always finer than anything you've had in any
eggs and country ham, with a side of biscuits bigger than my hand. And the fellow in the next booth must have sensed my pleasure, 'cause he leaned on over saying, "Told you so, young man." Turns out he'd been stopping there since 1974. Said every road trip has to have a diner, that's the law. And his wife agreed and passed me their sweet potato pie. And I've been a different person, friends, ever since that slice. The roadside diner, oh, the roadside diner, where the pie's 3 inches tall and the coffee's always finer than anything you've had in any city I've been in. The roadside diner's calling, come on, pull on in.
There's something in this dashboard that the years cannot erase. Every song that ever played in this old car lives in this space. The Eagles take me back to 1977, late July. The Carpenters remind me why I let myself cry. And when that certain Springsteen song comes blasting through the air, I'm 19 in a parking lot with someone who was there. And she doesn't know I still think of her whenever Thunder Road plays. The radio knows our story better than we say. The radio knows our story, every chapter, every song. The radio knows our story, it's been knowing all along. Every love, every heartbreak, every midnight on the road. The radio knows our story, and it never grows old. I got a Leonard Skinner summer and a Fleetwood Mac fall, a John Denver kind of morning, James Taylor when I'd call, Simon and Garfunkel for the lonely kind of miles, and Charlie Rich for when I finally learned to smile. Don Williams had my Sundays and Glenn Campbell had my youth, and Dolly Parton somehow always told the hardest truth. And every station I've tuned into, every song I've known has been the soundtrack of a life I couldn't live alone. The radio knows our story, every chapter, every song. The radio knows our story, it's been knowing all along. Every love, every heartbreak,
it never grows old. Turn the page, yeah, that was a Tuesday drive in the rain. I will always love you. That was the summer that hurt like a train. Take it easy. First trip to Colorado, 19 and dumb against the wind. Oh Lord, that one still strikes me numb. And you've lost that loving feeling. Well, we found it again. And peaceful, easy feeling that was somewhere past Cheyenne. And when the channel plays Danny's song, I think of my son. The radio knows every single story under this sun. The radio knows our story, every chapter, every song. The radio knows our story. It's been knowing all along. Every love, every heartbreak, every midnight on the road. The radio knows our story, and it never grows old. No, the radio knows our story, and it never grows old.
GPS said left, but I said right. Something in my gut was leading me to light. Down a road I hadn't traveled since the 80s or so, past the old wood church with the hand-painted note. All are welcome here. I had to stop and smile. Hadn't felt that welcome in a good long while. I rolled the window down and let the warm air in. Took the long way around and found myself again. Take the long way around when the world feels too fast. Take the long way around and breathe the things that last. You might just find the treasure that the shortcuts hid. Take the long way around like we always did. I passed the old drive-in, that's now a Walmart lot. Past the school where Mrs. Henderson taught. Drove the block where Jimmy Hawkins used to live. Lord, what we'd give for what we'd already give. But the elm trees are still standing, they just grew up tall. And the hills don't look so different after all. Some things change and some things mercifully stay. Take the long way around and you'll be glad you came. Take the long way around when the world feels too fast. Take the long way around and breathe the things that last. You might just find the treasure that the shortcuts hid. Take the long way around like we always did. Life's not about the destination, friend. It's every little town between the start and the end. Every diner with the best pie you ever ate. Every stranger's wave from somebody's garden gate. Take the long way around when the world feels too fast. Take the long way around and breathe the things that last. You might just find the treasure that the shortcuts hid.
take the long way around. Lord, take the long way around, like we always did. I always slow down at the last exit before home, because once I pass it, all my wandering is done. It's a funny thing the heart does with its need for open road. This little hesitation before I lay down my load. I'll ride a little longer on some Tuesday afternoon, just to feel the miles under me before I'll see you soon. There's something sacred in the driving, in the being on the way, between the life I've lived and wherever home will say. The last exit before home, I always take it slow, because it's in the travel where the best of living shows. The last exit before home, I breathe a little prayer for all the roads I've driven and the ones not yet out there. I'll always need the highway, like I'll always need the rest. The last exit before home reminds me I am blessed. I think of all the journeys that began with just a let's go, and the ones that had no ending, and the ones that let me know that the leaving and the returning are the heartbeat of the soul. You have to drive away a little to come back feeling whole. So when I see that exit sign, I laugh a little soft, because tomorrow I'll be wanting it, the road again aloft, and the house will be the harbor, but the highway is the sea. The last exit before home set something free in me. The last exit before home, I always take it slow, because it's in the travel where the best of living shows. The last exit before home, I breathe a little prayer for all the roads I've driven and the ones not yet out there. I'll always need the highway, like I'll always need the rest. The last exit before home reminds me I am blessed. And I think that's what the road teaches, mile by mile, that home is even sweeter for the time spent in the wild. And the wandering heart returns to its truest resting place, with the gratitude that only comes from choosing to embrace. The last exit before home, I always take it slow, because it's in the travel where the best of living shows. The last exit before home, I breathe a little prayer for all the roads I've driven and the wonder everywhere. I'll always it before home. I am blessed. I am blessed. I am blessed.
There's a highway on the outskirts of the life I thought I'd live, where the billboards advertise the things I never could quite give to myself, the painter, the traveler, the man I meant to be, before the world got practical and practical got me. I drive that highway sometimes when the nights run cold and long, and I listen to the echo of a half-remembered song from a person who had options, who had time, who had a chance, who got scared and chose the ordinary over taking that last dance. The highway of forgotten dreams stretches on and on, full of who we might have been and all the roads not gone. But I've learned that even detours lead somewhere worth a while. The highway of forgotten dreams still has its share of miles. I wanted to be a teacher, and I taught my kids instead. I wanted to see Alaska, but I paid the bills ahead. I wanted to write the great American song, but I worked my 40 hours and I tried to be strong. And yet my daughter is a doctor, and my son is building things, and the mortgage is long paid, and the telephone rings with grandchildren and laughter, and the fullness of a life that doesn't look like the dream, but it's better than the strife. The highway of forgotten dreams stretches on and on, full of who we might have been and all the roads not gone. But I've learned that even detours lead somewhere worth the while. The highway of forgotten dreams still has its share of miles. Maybe there's a mercy in the life that we receive, instead of just the life that we had asked ourselves to be, because the ordinary days were where the extraordinary grew, in the love of those around me, in the road I drove with you. The highway of forgotten dreams still stretches on ahead, but now I drive it grateful for the life I've led instead. Every detour was a mercy, and every turn was true. The highway of forgotten dreams, Lord, it always led
to you.
Pulled off the shoulder, engine ticking in the heat. The sun was going down on Highway 9. Poured the last of my thermos out onto my feet and watched the sky turn copper, gold and white. Had 1,000 miles behind me and 100 more to go, but that sunset stopped me cold and wouldn't let me leave. Because some things are more important than the places that you know. Some moments you've just gotta stop and breathe. Sunset on Highway 9, burning up the sky. Lord, it was the most beautiful thing in this beautiful life. Sunset on Highway 9, I stood there in the road, forgot about the burden and the weight of every load. Sometimes all you need is just to stop and see the sun go down on Highway 9, burning gold and free. The trucker slowed and honked and gave a thumbs up as he passed. A couple in a Chevy stopped to ask if I was fine. I said, I'm better than fine, come take a look at that. And they stood there quiet with me, watching heaven shine. We three strangers on a highway, didn't say another word, just nodded when the last of daylight finally let go. And when our separate ways into the summer dark, the kind of perfect moment only open country knows. Sunset on Highway 9, burning up the sky. Lord, it was the most beautiful thing in this beautiful life. Sunset on Highway 9, I stood there in the road, forgot about the burden and the weight of every load. Sometimes all you need is just to stop and see the sun go down on Highway 9, burning gold and free. There's a million highways in this great big land, but Highway 90 dust has got them beat. And I've carried that sunset in my heart and in my hand for every mile of every year I've lived since then complete. Sunset on Highway 9, burning up the sky. Lord, it was the most beautiful thing in this beautiful
Summer wind through the window, warm as an old friend's hand, smelling like fresh cut clover, and the heat baking into the land. The radio's barely there now, just a whisper on the breeze, and we're rolling through the country in the late July ease. The kids were small, the world was big, and we had nowhere to be. Just a tank of gas and a summer's heart and a road running free. Ice cream melting on our fingers, laughing at some little thing. Oh, what a song that afternoon decided to sing. Summer wind through the window, honey on my face. Summer wind through the window, feeling heaven's grace. Every mile was a melody, every turn was a tune. Summer wind through the window, late July afternoon. We found a little swimming hole that someone said was there, down a gravel road behind some farmer's prayer. Cold and perfect, shallow, clear. We didn't even care that we'd soaked our only dry clothes. We didn't even care. We laid on the bank and watched the dragonflies play, and the thunder in the distance said a storm was on the way. But we didn't hurry home that day, no, we stayed until the rain, and drove home soaking, laughing, beautiful and plain. Summer wind through the window, honey on my face. Summer wind through the window, feeling heaven's grace. Every mile was a melody, every turn was a tune. Summer wind through the window, late July afternoon. Oh, I'd trade a year of ordinary for 1 hour of that, the simple kind of perfect you can never get back. But it lives in this song, it lives in the smile that the summer wind gave me for every single mile. Summer wind through the window, honey on my face. Summer wind through the window, feeling heaven's grace. Every mile was a melody, every turn was a tune. Summer wind through the window, Lord bless that afternoon.
I come from a town with a stoplight and a diner, a water tower painted with the wildcats in blue, a hardware store that's been there since my granddad was a miner, and a church on every corner telling us what's true. We didn't have a mall or a multi-screen cinema, and the parking lot was ours. And somebody's dad brought donuts in a truck. Small towns and big dreams, that's where most of us came from. Small towns and big dreams, running toward that American sun. We didn't have much money, but we had everything that mattered. Small towns and big dreams, don't let that ever be scattered. Small towns and big dreams. I drove 1,000 miles just to make it somewhere bigger. And I made it, yeah, I made it. And I never did look back till the day my mother called and said, come home a little quicker. And I drove all night and remembered everything I lacked. I lacked the smell of cut grass on a warm September morn. I lacked the sound of screen doors and the dogs that knew your name. I lacked the kind of safety that you feel where you were born, and the simple joy of knowing that it all stayed just the same. Small towns and big dreams, that's where most of us came from. Small towns and big dreams, running toward that American sun. We didn't have much money, but we had everything that mattered. Small towns and big dreams, don't let that ever be scattered. Small towns and big dreams. I've got a city address, but a small town heart. And every time I drive those roads, Lord, every time I drive, I remember where I started, I remember where I got my start. And I never feel more grateful, never feel more alive. Small towns and big dreams, that's where most of us came from. Small towns and big dreams, running toward that American sun. We didn't have much money, but we had everything that mattered. Small towns and big dreams, Lord, don't ever let that scatter. Small towns, big dreams. God bless us, everyone. I drove out there on Saturday, just needed some air, past the farm on Miller Road that used to be so fair. The old house still is standing, but the Millers moved away, and the elm tree by the mailbox finally had its day. I turned on old Route 7, where we'd go to find the stars, back when life was simpler and the troubles weren't as hard. And I swear I could see us sitting on the tailgate there, two young fools in love, without a single care. Roads we used to travel still carry us today.
live inside of me. I found the covered bridge they said they'd have to take, but someone saved it, put a plaque there for our sake. Pulled over and I walked across that old worn wood, and I cried a little, couldn't help it, cried because it's good. Good that some things last, good that some things hold, good that covered bridges tell the stories they were told, and good that I can come back here and feel it all again on the roads we used to travel back before and way back then. Roads we used to travel still carry us today. Roads we used to travel, they never fade away. Every mile we drove together is a mile I still can see. On the roads we used to travel, they still live inside of me. I know you can't go home again, I've heard that all my life, but something in me needed this, the beauty and the ache, because the best way to hold on to what you love and what you've known is to drive the roads that led you to the only place called home. Roads we used to travel still carry us today. Roads we used to travel, Lord, they never fade away. Every mile we drove together is a mile I still can see. On the roads we used to travel, forever they'll carry me. Forever they carry me home.
Remember when we packed the car before the kids were up, before the world got complicated, coffee in one cup. We'd drive for hours without a plan, just anywhere we'd go, and call it our adventure, just enjoying the flow.
I still got that old atlas with the routes that you would trace. Every state we visited, you'd put a little lace around the border. I can see your handwriting still, your ex's marking everywhere we drove with such a thrill.
One more ride together,
just you and me and the road.
one more ride together,
letting go of every load.
we've got years and miles behind us,
and the highway straight ahead. One more ride together, all the things we've never said. The kids are grown and gone now, and the house is quiet still. But Friday nights you take my hand and say, "You coming?" And I grab my sweater and I meet you at the car, and we drive until the city lights become a blurry star. You still put your feet up on the dash, I still pretend to fuss. You still pick the radio station, Lord, why do I discuss? And somewhere on the highway, when the right song comes along, we're 22 and wild again, two voices in one song. One more ride together, just you and me and the road. One more ride together, letting go of every load. We've got years of miles behind us and the highway straight ahead. One more ride together for everything we've never said. Let the children have their futures, let the seasons come and go. We'll be driving in the autumn when the maple trees are gold, and in the snow of winter when the highway's still and clear, and in the spring and in the summer, every single year. One more ride together, just you and me and the road. One more ride together, letting go of every load. We've got years of miles behind us and the highway straight ahead. One more ride together, forever it's been said. One more ride together, always one more ride.
Called up Tommy Ray on a Thursday, we hadn't talked in years. Said, "Get in the car, I'll pick you up." He said, "You bet I'm here." We drove out past the reservoir where we used to fish for bass, and laughed about the time we got lost and ran out of gas. He's a grandpa now, I'm a grandpa too. We're both gone silver gray. But somewhere on that empty road we found our younger days. He started a story at the fishing hole and I finished every line. Old friends and empty roads are the best things in this life of mine. Old friends and empty roads, that's where the good life is. Old friends and empty roads, Lord, nothing else compares to this. We've got stories that would fill the miles between here and yesterday. Old friends and empty roads, I wouldn't trade a single day. We found a little roadhouse out past Waverly that still served lunch. Some old guy played guitar in the corner and the place had such a hunch.
It hadn't changed since 1975 or so. We ordered the meatloaf special. It was perfect, you should know. He told me about his grandkids, and I talked about my Sue. We talked about the old gang, some still here and some who flew. And when the afternoon turned golden, we just sat there in no rush. Old friends and empty roads and everything that words can't touch. Old friends and empty roads, that's where the good life is. Old friends and empty roads, Lord, nothing else compares to this. We've got stories that would fill the miles between here and yesterday. Old friends and empty roads, I wouldn't trade a single day. You know what I realized today? We never needed much. A full tank of gas, a good road, and somebody to laugh with. That was enough then, and it's still enough now. Yeah, that was enough. That's still enough right now. Old friends and empty roads, that's where the good life is. Old friends and empty roads, Lord, nothing else compares to this. We've got stories that would fill the miles between here and yesterday. Old friends and empty roads, I wouldn't trade a single day. Old friends and empty roads, forever, wouldn't trade a day.
If I could count the miles we've driven in this life, you and me, this old car, husband and wife, from the honeymoon drive down the Pacific coast to the hospital and back when we needed love the most. We've driven to funerals and we've driven to births. We've driven through the valleys and we've tested our worth on every late night stretch when the world fell away. Miles of memories between us every single day. Miles of memories between us, you and me. What a beautiful load. Every mile holds a story, every turn holds a year. Miles of memories between us, you're still right here. I remember going house hunting in the summer of '83. How we argued about money, then agreed, just you and me, that the little yellow house on the corner was the one that would hold our love and laughter underneath the sun. And the drives to Little League, and the concerts and the plays, and the night we drove in silence through the hardest of days and found our way back home again.
in the glove box where the years haven't swept it. It's falling apart at the folds and the seams, but it's ours, every mile, every road, every dream. Miles of memories between us, you and me and the road. Miles of memories between us, what a beautiful load. Every mile holds a story, every turn holds a year. Miles of memories between us, thank God you're still right here. Thank God you're still right here.
The miles are getting shorter now, the sun is going low, and everything I've driven through has shaped the one I know. I've seen the mountains and the prairies and the sea between. I've driven in the rain and through the golden in between. And I won't pretend the road was easy. No, there were nights I cried, there were exits that I missed, and there were times I nearly tried to pull the car off somewhere and just give the whole thing up. But something kept me driving, call it faith or call it love. Home is just around the bend, I can feel it in my bones. Home is just around the bend, I'm almost home. Every road I've ever traveled was preparing me for this, the sweetest destination. Home is just around the bend. I think about the people who have ridden in this car, the ones who are still with me, and the ones now traveling far ahead of me on some highway that I haven't found just yet. But I believe I'll see them there, that's a promise I can't forget. And every song we sang together, every mile we shared, every moment on the highway when we showed each other care, it's adding up to something, and that something has a name. And home is waiting, always waiting, it is always just the same. Home is just around the bend, I can feel it in my bones. Home is just around the bend, I'm almost home. Every road I've ever traveled was preparing me for this, the sweetest destination. Home is just around the bend. What is home? It's where they know you, it's where the light is on, it's where the ones who loved you live, both here and gone beyond. It's every Sunday morning drive drive, it's every summer long. It's every small town diner, every road trip, every song. It's the back seat and the front seat. It's the wheel beneath your hands. It's the love that fills the journey. Home is where you understand. Home is just around the bend. Lord, I can feel it in my bones. Home is just around the bend. I'm almost finally home. Every road I've ever traveled was preparing me for this, the sweetest destination. Lord, home is just around the bend. Home is waiting with the light on. Home is where the story ends. Home is everyone who loves you. Home is just around the bend. Thank you for riding along. God bless you, everyone.
Every mile we ever drove is golden in the light of everything that followed every morning after night. I see the road in amber, every rest stop, every sign, every small town that we pass through, every piece of yours and mine. I remember how you laughed when we got lost in Tennessee, how you read the map upside down and blamed the state, not me. And we pulled into that motor court somewhere past Cookville. I'd sleep 1,000 nights again just for that thrill. Golden miles of memory stretching back so far. Every road we traveled shining like a star. All the songs, all the laughter, all the love we found. Golden miles of memory going round and round. I still smell the coffee from the diner by the lake, and the sound of rain on asphalt, and the choices that we'd make to just keep driving, even when the weather said to stop, because that's who we were back then. We never liked to stop. And the children sleeping in the backseat, tangled arms and hair, and you reaching for my hand without a word or care. That's what forever means to me. Not churches, rings or vows, but the golden miles between us. Those were our sacred hours. Golden miles of memory
just to think things through. The winding kind of road that clears the mind of residue. And funny thing, no matter which way the highway bent, every mile I drove somehow was yours wherever I went. Your laugh in the radio, your face in the passing light, the way you say my name in the still of every night. I've tried to drive away from it and couldn't find a lack, because every turn I make just keeps bringing me back. Every turn brings you back to me. Every road leads back to where I wanna be. I could drive 1,000 miles in any given direction and wind up at your doorstep. Every turn brings you back to me. I was 23 when I first saw you at a rest stop, Minnesota. You were reading something, leaning on your car. I asked you where you're headed, and you said, "I don't much know, sir." I said, "Me neither, wanna travel near and far." And 40 years of Sundays and 1,000 roads later, I still reach across the sea just to find your hand. Every map we've ever opened has eventually been made for every dream we've driven through this beautiful white land. Every turn brings you back to me. Every road leads back to where I wanna be. I could drive 1,000 miles in any given direction and wind up at your doorstep. Every turn brings you back to me. So drive on, darling, drive on into the unknown, because there is no road so long it could make us alone. I'll meet you at the next turn and the one after that. Every single turn I take, and that's a fact. Every turn brings you back to me. Every road leads back to where I wanna be. I could drive 1,000 miles in any given direction and wind up at your doorstep. Every turn, every blessed turn, every turn brings you back to me. I've been driving since the sun came up this morning, through the mountains and the valleys and the plains. Got a thermos full of coffee and a warning that the road ahead is calling out my name. Left the office and the obligations, left the calendar and all the things I owe. Something in my blood needs no permission to point this car at sunset and just go. Driving toward the set.
with the window down and the music loud, driving toward the sunset through the golden clouds. Driving toward the setting sun, chasing down the day. The setting sun, I'm gloriously free today. Cassette tape in the glove compartment today. A mix I made in 1979 that somehow got away. I slipped it in the player and I let it play right through. And suddenly I wasn't here, I was back there cruising with you. The dashboard smelled like leather in the summer of our youth. The radio was gospel and the highway was the truth. And every exit sign we passed was somebody we knew back when the world was wide enough for everything we do. Cruising through yesterday, just you and me and the road. Cruising through yesterday, dropping every heavy load. The miles may be behind us, but they're never really gone. When the music starts, we're cruising through yesterday again. I remember Lake Geneva and the 4th of July, sparklers in the parking lot and stars across the sky. We thought that we were timeless in the way that young hearts do. We thought the summers last forever. Maybe that's still true, because every time I hear that song I'm 23 again, driving down Route 30 with the windows thin as skin. And everything I'd lost somehow comes flooding back to me, proof that memory is mercy when it sets the spirit free. Cruising through yesterday, just you and me and the road. you and me and the road. I'm cruising through yesterday, dropping every heavy load. The miles may be behind us, but they're never, ever gone when the music starts. When the music starts, we're cruising through yesterday again.
Summer, school let out at noon. Threw my backpack in the bedroom, we were leaving soon. Daddy had the Buick packed and Mama had a smile that said we're going somewhere we ain't been in a while. Past the Hendersons, past the Masonic Hall, past the welcome to and the come again and all, where the county road turns into something without a name. That's where the real adventure always came. Beyond the county line is where the living starts. Beyond the county line with wide open hearts, where the fields go on forever and the sky's got no end. Beyond the county line with family and friends. Beyond the county line, here we go again. Till somebody cheated, always me. License plates from everywhere, Lord, this country's big and free. Stop at every roadside stand for peaches and for peas. Stretch our legs in parking lots under the August trees. Mama kept a journal and she'd write it all down right. Every motel, every meal, every firefly kind of night. And somewhere in a box I've got those notebooks, worn and fine, full of every blessed mile. Beyond the county line, beyond the county line is where the living starts. Beyond the county line with wide open hearts, where the fields go on forever and the sky's got no end. Beyond the county line with family and friends. Beyond the county line, here we go again. Hometown is a wonder and a gift. Every state line crossed is guaranteed to lift. Something in the chest that every day just holds us down. When you drive beyond the county, drive beyond the town. Beyond the county line is where the living starts. Beyond the county line with wide open hearts, where the fields go on forever and the sky has got no end. Beyond the county line, Lord, take me there again. Beyond the county line, take me there again. Oh.
Middle of the back seat was where the arguing began. Me and my sister over where the armrest had to land. But somewhere past the arguing, we'd fall asleep mid-road. Two kids piled up like puppies in a sweet exhausted load. I remember the vinyl seats in summer, oh the heat, and the way the station wagon smelled, old books and summer wheat. I remember how big everything looked from down so low, watching the world scroll by from the backseat like a slow, sweet show. Backseat of my memories, staring at the sky. Backseat of my memories, watching the world go by. I was small and the world was wide, and everything was new. Backseat of my memories, Mama, Daddy, you. We played I Spy and 20 questions, license plate, and more. We made up songs and told each other stories by the score. Daddy'd say we're almost there, at least 11 times. And it was never true, and it was perfectly fine. I'd press my face against the glass when something caught my eye. A horse, a barn, a cemetery, a church with a steeple high. And wonder at the stories of the people in those towns, the lives I'd never know about, the joy and all the downs. Backseat of my memories, staring at the sky. Backseat of my memories, watching the world go by. I was small and the world was wide, and everything was new. Backseat of my memories, Mama, Daddy, you. Now I'm the one in the front seat, and the kids are in the back. And I hear them laugh and bicker, and I smile at what I lack. The luxury of being small enough to trust the ride, to let somebody else drive, with the whole world open wide. And someday they'll be where I am, driving their own miles, remembering the backseat and the games and all the smiles. And I hope that they look back the way I'm looking now, the backseat of their memories. Lord, let me show them how. Backseat of my memories, staring at the sky. Backseat of my memories, watching the whole world fly. I was small and the world was wide, and everything was gold. Backseat of my memories, that's the sweetest story told.
Somewhere between the church bells and the barbecue smoke, the Sunday afternoon arrived like a beautiful joke on everyone who thought the week would never come to close. Here it is in all its lazy, hazy Sunday clothes. We drove the back way to the river, no particular plan. Me and you and a cooler, and whatever God has planned. The willows
windows hung their curtains down and the water ran slow. A Sunday afternoon in June, the prettiest show. A Sunday afternoon in June, when everything is right, when the world slows down to breathe in and the sun goes easy light. Sweet tea in your hand, in mine, the radio turned low. A Sunday afternoon in June is all I need to know. We parked beside a meadow where the horses stood in the shade, and walked a little ways along a path that time had made. Found the spot we'd picnicked at the summer of '84, and spread the blanket out again like we had done before. The children used to run right here, now they've got kids of their own. But some things stay suspended in the ember of a home that lives inside the memory of every perfect day. A Sunday afternoon in June that never goes away. A Sunday afternoon in June, when everything is right, when the world slows down to breathe in and the sun goes easy light. Sweet tea in your hand, in mine, the radio turned low. A Sunday afternoon in June is all I need to know. Lord, I thank you for this ordinary grace, for the back road and the river and this long familiar face, for the music on the radio, the windows open wide. A Sunday afternoon in June, you're sitting by my side. A Sunday afternoon in June, when everything is right, when the world slows down to breathe in and the sun goes easy light. Sweet tea in your hand, in mine, the radio turned low. A Sunday afternoon in June, Lord, that's all I need.